Well, folks, Live Aid and some of the other live performances were well over a year ago. And I'm just now coming back around to this again. Folks, listen, there's no excuse. There's absolutely none. Oh, I have a list. I could rattle off some excuses to you, but you're not going to be listening. You're not going to be hearing anything that comes out of my mouth. So that being said, I'm just going to take full responsibility for this. What the hell was I thinking? Stay tuned. Alright folks, crossing my fingers here that it doesn't get blocked internationally. 1.5 billion views on YouTube. Never know, but you know, if you're watching this right now, that means it went through, so hopefully everything's good. Let's do this.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality.
Harmony.
Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see.
Woo!
I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy, because I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Any way the wind blows doesn't really matter to me.
Come on now.
Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away. Didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, carry on, as if nothing really matters. Too late, my time has come. Sent shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time.
Me too.
Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth. Mama, I don't wanna die. Sometimes wish I'd never been born at all.
Come on, Brian. Folks, I just gotta say here, man, what an amazing, I mean, the vocals, not only that, but the piano intro, how he comes in with those smooth vocals and the piano just rolling in like that, and then following up with that, oh, Brian. Oh, talk about shivers down my spine. Okay, let's keep it going.
I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, Figaro. Magnifico! I'm just a poor boy now. let me go. Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me, for me, for me.
Come on.
So you think you can stop me and spit my eye? So you think you can love me and leave me to die? Oh, baby, can't do this to me, baby. Just gotta get out, just gotta get right out of here. Nothing really matters.
Oh.
Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to me.
Mmm. Mmm. Amazing performance, folks. Now listen, you'd almost have to be a hermit living in a cave under the ground, with no technology, just completely off the grid, not to know of Queen, okay? Of course, I've heard of Queen. Of course, I've heard of Bo Rap, okay? But I'm featuring this for the first time on the channel because, listen, I've heard a lot of covers done of this, okay? But to see this live, and the original artists, the original craftsmanship of this legendary track. I mean, I just want to direct your attention to some of these stats. Released as the single by the British rock band Queen, Night at the Opera in 1975. Written by the lead vocalist Freddie Mercury, the song is a 6-minute suite, notable for its lack of a refraining chorus and consisting of several sections: an intro, a ballad segment, an operatic passage, a hard rock part, and a reflective coda. One of the few progressive rock songs of the 1970s to achieve widespread commercial success and to appeal to a mainstream audience. Folks, this particular number was just legendary in so many ways. Like I said, it has everything in it. And I can see the classical aspects of this. The way I was raised, I'll just let you guys a little window into my past, okay? Not much, not too much, but I was raised in an environment where my mother was very musical. That gene never passed down to me personally, but she could play the violin, she could play the organ, the piano, the keyboard, the clarinet, things of that nature. She even knows a few chords on the guitar. So she was very musically inclined, mainly with classical and religious type of music. So that's the kind of environment I was raised in on the classical songs. So I was never really growing up exposed to this type of music. Cheated in a way? Yes, perhaps. I would have liked to have been exposed to all this different kind of music early on, to have more of a deep felt appreciation, but I do now. And, this is why I'm doing these oldies and classical weekend marathons, BG marathons, just simply because I like the younger generation, from my era and later, even the millennials, to appreciate this kind of music. And folks, I want to tell you something. When I see the younger generation, the millennials and whatnot, that have a lot of talent, that are doing these covers for this older material, okay, I get kind of a little bit more optimistic and hopeful about the direction of our society. I know things look bad right now, but you know, music has always had this way of bringing all sorts together and appreciate these gems from history. So thanks so much for this, folks. Sorry it took me so long to get to this. Like I said before, no excuse at all. More weekend classics coming your way. Stay tuned into the channel. And until next time, folks, take care.